Hello, and welcome to Channel 15 News. Today I'm going to be covering a story about a very tricky love triangle. Let's go check it out. Here I am, sitting with the lovely and elegant Olivia. Thank you for joining me. Some of these questions I'm going to ask might be a little personal and sensitive, so if I'm prying, please just tell me.
I understand.
What I've heard is that your brother passed away and you've been in mourning. Is this true?
Yeah, that's actually true. My brother recently died, but once Cesario arrived in town, it kind of brought me a little hope. I felt a little better.
So, Cesario's arrival helped you get over the loss of your brother, which is great.
Thanks.
But how do you feel about falling for a guy who actually turned out to be a girl?
It's pretty weird because I actually had feelings for Cesario, or Viola, I guess. So, I thought he was really dreamy, so it kind of hurt me because I actually loved him, but he didn't know that.
So, follow-up question. Technically, you're bisexual, correct?
I wouldn't go that far because I didn't know it was a girl, so.
You didn't know, but you still.
But I still basically fell in love with a girl, so maybe.
Very cool. How did you feel about the handsome Duke Orsino being in love with you?
I was never really that interested in Duke. I feel like he was kind of one of those wannabe macho guys, so I just wasn't interested in that type. And it was I didn't like how Cesario had to relay his love for him to me. Just kind of a coward. A real man wouldn't do that, right?
I feel you. Makes sense. He's a cool guy, though. Shouldn't shoot him down. You should get to know him.
He's alright.
Well, that's all the questions I have. So, thank you very much for appearing, Olivia. It meant a great deal.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great time, yes. Alright, you take care.
Thanks.
This is good. This is nice. One more. Viola, let me just start by asking you a simple question. How did you end up in Illyria?
Well, I was on a ship, going there, but there was a terrible shipwreck, and I ended up being on the shore of Illyria.
Why do you feel it was necessary for you to dress up like a man in order to receive a job in Illyria?
Because they only hired guys, so I had to dress up like Cesario to be able to get into his house. Huh?
Keep going, please. Proceed. If you don't mind me asking, did you develop any feelings along the way of your experience, perhaps?
Yes, I did start to fall in love with him, but I couldn't express my feelings because I was pretending to be Cesario.
Ah, okay. And you never thought that Duke might be into men? That never crossed your mind?
I tried to make hints, but it never really went through.
I feel you. And get down to it, ladies and gentlemen, Duke just does not like the Duke. And we're back, live, with Duke himself. Now, Duke, let me just ask you. Did you have any idea that Cesario was, in fact, a woman while she was under your employment?
Honestly, I had no idea at all. I trusted him, or her, him, either one.
Right.
Can't really tell anymore,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
To relay my love to Olivia, but, she obviously had these crazy feelings, and,
So, what do you exactly mean by relay your love to Olivia?
Well, when I first saw Olivia, she's obviously so hot.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is, man. And I saw her, and she, I was way too shy to come up to her and talk to her, you know what I mean? So, I went through, yeah, exactly. I went through Olivia and, tried to get Cesario to relay my love, and,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I would smash. So, Duke, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that you're in love with Olivia, but you just can't tell her yourself?
Yeah, well, actually, like later on, you know, you can call me gay, whatever, but I learned that I truly wasn't in love with Olivia herself. You know, my gay point is I was actually in love with the idea of being in love,
Wow.
which was kind of difficult for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm usually not soft like that, you know, that's just not me. But, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, being attracted to another man, that's like a regular thing nowadays. I mean,
Really?
college, that was
I mean, I guess that doesn't make
like
me
that was
feel
basically me.
like
I
that
mean,
bad,
you don't.
you know?
Oh shit!
Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding?
You got a little something coming. Oh.
Dude, you know what?
Oh.
Oh, you know what? Cesario. No.
No.
Cesario. Oh, this blood, man.
God.
Cesario gave me these things. You know, he told me to crack it, pop it, plug it.
Plug it.
Right. So I crack it, pull it,
Look at that.
plug it.
It's that simple.
I'm not bleeding anymore, right?
Look, it's
Yeah,
absorbing all
He
the
wouldn't
blood.
tell me what these things are really for, but you know, it works, man.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It really works well. You know, just start eating my Twizzler, man.
I don't even know.
I've never heard of a tampon. No.
What's next?
Oh, guys,
Let's
cool.
move on to that. So, dude, let me get to the question that's on all our viewers' minds. Were you attracted to Cesario before you knew she was a woman?
All right, man. Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
I definitely did. Yeah, but that's something I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a man.
Yeah.
You thought she. That's Duke Orsino for you. Coming to you live with the last interview of the day, we have Sebastian. That's it. Thank you for appearing.
Thank you.
So, Sebastian, tell me, how did you arrive here in Illyria?
Well, I was just traveling with my good friend Antonio, and when I arrived, I got confused because like people kept talking to me like they knew me, and like I guess noticing me.
Oh, so once you arrived in Illyria, people already knew who you were because of your twin sister Viola pretending to be you?
Yeah, it was weird because like when I arrived to Illyria, I was confused because people were like calling me by my name, and I got confused. So like I put two and two together, and I realized that my sister was pretending to be me.
So let's get down to the question that's on everyone's mind. When Olivia told you she loved you, how did that make you feel?
Well, at first I was like pretty weirded out because like just a random person just walks up to me.
Yes.
But like she was hot.
She was hot.
So like I kept her in mind,
She was a
and
babe.
we ended up just getting together, and I liked her. So it's like love.
True love. Huh. Well, Sebastian, it was a pleasure having you, man. Thank you
Thanks,
for
Scott.
joining us and
Appreciate
telling
it.
us all about Dime Peace. You take care, man. Hey, hit me on Twitter. A story of romance, treachery, deceit, and love. This love triangle turned out to be something much more and intimate. Thank you again to everybody who joined the show, and thank you for tuning in. This is Noah Andrews for Channel 15 News saying good night.